It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And we'll see the dynamic Michael Penix Jr.
He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Steelers and the Giants on Monday Night Prime Time.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And so good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. You know, partner, sometimes teams get off to slow starts, and that's the case for these teams we're going to see here. Both under 500. Not critical yet, but you can't wait too long to try and get this thing turned around.
And I know it sounds crazy, Mike, but here we are, and it's only October. There's a long way to go. But this feels like a really important game, and I think that was the sense that both coaches told us all week when we had a chance to meet with them. They said, we're not trying to panic. We're not trying to put the cart before the horse, but we need to win, and we need...
The veteran kicker, Graham Gano, puts it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
There's really no way around it, Mike. I mean, let's just call it what it is. This has been a disastrous start to their season thus far. I mean, they desperately need to get a win and change some of the energy in that building, because I can assure you, I've been there before. As these losses stack up, every day becomes more and more.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Giants offense making their way out for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
Well, the nice thing about the NFL, Mike, is there's always next week. If you're coming off a good game, you got to put it to bed and come back and play well again. But in this case, things could not have gone much worse for this guy last week in that performance. So this game couldn't come fast enough. He said he had a great week of practice. He was able to put that behind him mentally and physically, and they're going to need him to play a lot better if they're going to come away today with a win.
Here's 1st and 10. Making the read, this is Fields. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
On the option, here's Hall. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Fields. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. He'll try to run with Hall. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill, but this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Steelers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll need to get something positive going right away here. Ball starts inside their own 1-yard line. And that's going to be shut down quickly. He'll get this one only up to about the 2. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 2-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
Offense.
On the handoff, this is Warren. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, 1st points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the 1st points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd down and 8. They go play action with Fields. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They'll try to run for it. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Off the play action, here's Fields. Looking downfield for Coleman.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Giants.
Play action now for Fields. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Fields now on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are going to extend their first quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. Looking deep for Lazard. Deontay Banks right there with the good coverage to knock it away. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now Warren. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. 3rd and long. Throwing is Penix. They drop this down to Warren. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Giants leading this one early. And we're back to the Steel City after this. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Giants offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out, and he's given defenses across the league a lot to think about when they try to game plan for him. Consider he's currently 2nd in the NFL in quarterback rushing yards. A big play to kick off this drive. 33 yards.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. 1st down, Giants.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
Well, That's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Second down. It's Fields. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion comes Lazard. Now Penix on 3rd and long. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Now, Fields. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Fields from the pistol. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score Giants 12, Steelers nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Steelers offense headed back to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 37-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Looking deep for Lazard. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll try and run it here with Warren. And he's not going to get there. Maybe he's looking for a cutback lane, but that certainly didn't develop. And now it's down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Giants offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Fields. A short one there to Bellinger. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Fields. He's got his man. That's Slayton. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. Slayton is the man in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll push forward for about a yard. Larry Ogunjobi with the tackle for the defense. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll get this out quickly to his left. Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Steelers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. They're going to go play action with Penix. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
On 3rd down, Penix. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Giants offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Here's Fields. He finds his tight end, Bellinger. And he will have a 1st down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Going up top. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. 1st down. Fields. That's complete to Coleman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction. Defense. Still 2nd down.
They'll try to run it with Hall. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Steelers, nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. From the gun, here is Penix. This pass deflected and caught.
Quarterback put a little extra sauce on this one, and good thing he did. I think the velocity of the pass caught the defender off guard. That's just a normally thrown ball. I think that's a pick.
Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this ball incomplete on third down. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down. Here's their punter now. He'll come on to kick for a sixth time tonight. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Here's Fields, choosing to keep this one. And this will be a Giants first down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and a big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. Tyler Lockett, a touchdown catch in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Fields to keep it himself. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards. But we'll need to check on the call. Give left side. Here comes Hall. And the defense, good job sticking to their rules. They didn't take their eyes off the running back, who gains nothing. They'll go again with Hall. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter. Here's Austin to return. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On second down, Penix. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now
3rd and 9. The motion man is Johnson. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. That's into the hands of Coleman. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Fields now. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he will have a Giants 1st down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert.
First down, New York.
Throwing is Fields. Open man is Robinson. Here's 2nd and 6. Give up the middle with Hall. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now Fields. And he's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Austin now to return this. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. The motion man is Johnson. On play action, Penix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now, Fields. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd and long. Fields to throw. That is caught. It's Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Penix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
2nd and 10 at the 6-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Warren. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed-up situation like this, Mike, there's 2 goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run with Warren. Whoa! Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
The motion man is Johnson. On 3rd down, they go with Warren. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Penix. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
They try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. And he will dive into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Giants. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
33. Steelers nothing.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense and Michael Penix getting ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action now with Penix. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. He'll get that complete to Ross. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. To throw again, it's Penix. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A throw on the move is caught.
This offense just can't buy a 3rd down conversion right now, Mike, and if you're not going to have a lot of explosive plays, that's just not a formula for success. The ability to sustain drives, maintain possession, that's a critical factor in scoring points in the NFL, and so far this has been about as bad as it gets.
And he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Another run here with Hall. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. To throw is Penix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Penix. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Penix. The second down throw is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. The Giants offense ready to get back at it. And they look to finish it off here in the fourth. This might just wash away what was a subpar performance a week ago. They will run it over center with Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. On the option, here's Hall. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Well, this one is in reverse again. They're going to lose more yardage here, and it's going to bring up fourth down. We're about ready now for the punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Steelers offense ready to get back to work. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the 25-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it's going to be third down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Penix going to throw again. Here's a screen set up for Warren. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10.
Throwing again, it's Penix. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now the lefty Penix on first down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Here's Penix. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. On 2nd down, Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On 3rd and goal, it's Penix. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
So a road win here for the Giants. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory.